say that, girl, don't tell me you could say that shit. All she want is payback for the way I always play that shit.
Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft. Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky.
But what is up, guys? It is Avour here, and I know it has been a very long time, but that is because it has also been a long time since there has been a boots on the ground Call of Duty. You know, for the past couple of years, it's all been about advanced movement, and that's just kind of been, you know, what Call of Duty's deal is. So that's not something I'm really into. I played a little bit of Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. I actually played a lot of Black Ops 3. It was pretty fun. I still wasn't a fan of the movement, but in general, you know, I love Black Ops games, so I was definitely into it. But that time is over. It is now back to the boots on the ground, which I am extremely excited for. I'm really digging this game. Of course, you know, I'm not a 17-year-old kid anymore. I can't just sit at home and play video games all day like I used to do. I wish I could, but I now have a job. But I broke my foot like a week after the game came out, so obviously I can't work, so I've just kind of been sitting at home gaming big time, and I'm really getting into this game. I like it a lot. I haven't got anything significant. I've gotten a couple V2s, but they're all super slow, and what you're watching now is better gameplay than the V2s. So what I'm wanting to do with the channel now, if you know, I haven't been very consistent. I never was previously, but it's because my problem before was that I just had such high standards for gameplays, and you know, I was more about getting really, really good gameplays, and that's not something I should have done. I should have been more based off commentary. So what I'm going to try to do from now on is just upload some decent gameplay, just some entertaining background gameplay, and just some good commentary topics. What I'm wanting to talk about in my next video, which hopefully will be coming up next week, it's really a pain in the ass right now to get videos because I have to download them off of SkyDrive because I no longer have any kind of recording software. You know, back when I stopped playing, I sold all my stuff. Same thing with my microphone. I'm using just a USB headset mic, and it's not very good. But you know, I'm making ends meet. I'm doing what I got to do to get this video up. So maybe I'll think about getting some better gear in the future, depending on how this goes. If I keep liking the game and I enjoy uploading videos, and I seem to be getting the kind of views I'm wanting, so we'll just see how that goes. But I'm really thinking about making a video on some divisions and some class setups that I use. I found some pretty good combinations. And a weird thing about this game is the fact that, like, you can't use a suppressor unless you're running airborne, and if you run airborne, you can't be, you know, off the radar unless you run certain perks. And you know, if you play hardpoint like me, you know, the grenades in this game are like super overpowered. So you know, if you run airborne, you don't have the armored division where you're, you know, more immune to shell shock and explosives, which is a really big deal in hardpoint. So it's really hard to kind of line up a class that, you know, works with everything you're wanting, but that was kind of their goal behind it, to make it a little more difficult. You guys remember how overpowered like Assassin and Ghost and kind of stuff was, you know, in previous Call of Duty. Sorry, I started there a little bit, but anyway, this is running a little bit longer than I wanted, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and hopefully you guys will see another video next week, and I'm glad to be back, and I hope to stay back.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Chains on shining, you can see me riding, cocaine.